Hi everyone, good morning. We're gonna do a stream. As you can see, it is a little bit darker outside than usual because in fact, the sun just rose. So, good morning from 7 a.m. We're gonna do a Sims build, I think. I wanted to stream early this morning because it's the last day I can before TwitchCon, and I have to leave kind of soonish for the airport, so that's why we're here now. Short stream, just popping in to hang out for a little bit. Hopefully you had a good day so far. I think a lot of you are maybe not in the US, so you might actually be in the afternoon in your time zone. Where's my game? Come here. Come here. There we go. Anyway, good morning. Maybe you're getting ready for work. Who knows? I think I'll be here for like an hour. Honestly, it's going to be kind of a short stream, is my plan for today. So, midday for you? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Lots of people from Europe are probably here right now. That checks out, yeah. 6 a.m. just heading to work now. Nice, very nice. Okay, I think I was gonna build in Evergreen Harbor today, but I'll show you in a second. You're already at work? I'm sorry. That's no fun. Just finished your lunch. I love hearing about everybody's time zones. It's so funny when you stream it like kind of an off time. For me, it's like super early in the morning, but then half of chat is like, yep, I'm going to bed now. It's just really funny. We're all at very different points of our day today right now. You have work in an hour? Nice, nice. Yeah, I have to leave for the airport kind of early, not early, but I have to leave for the airport this morning because we have to get a connecting flight before our flight to Amsterdam. So it's going to be a long day. I'm in for a long travel day today. There's no direct flights to Amsterdam from here, so we're headed out kind of soon. And I think our flight, I actually forget what time the flight to Amsterdam leaves, but it lands at like 7 a.m., which is 1 a.m. here, which is unfortunate. It's gonna be a rough day. The jet lag of that, like the plane landing at 1 in the morning, but like having to start the day and you didn't sleep because you were on the plane and then you have to go the whole day. Oh, it's rough. I always hate that when you like, this sounds like such a bratty thing to say. I always hate it when you fly to Europe. But when I go there, because when I go and stay at like Dan's parents' house, it's easy because you can just go straight to their house. You can put your stuff in their house. Like you can shower when you get off the plane. But when you're staying in a hotel, you have to like drop your bags off in the morning, but you can't get into your room for hours. And all I want to do when I get off that horrible plane is just take a shower and like wash away the nightmare of the travel day, you know? Wait, you're gonna land tomorrow? Yeah, the flights that are that long, they usually do them overnight to Europe when they can, because it's kind of a rough time difference. But anyway, you can always come to my house. Oh my gosh. I'm going to Amsterdam, Nikki, and then I'm going to Rotterdam this weekend for TwitchCon. TwitchCon EU is this weekend. So that's the reason for the trip, is we're going to TwitchCon. I will hopefully see some of you soon. So anyway, yeah, I would like to do a vlog, Elsa. I think I probably will. I think I probably will do a vlog this week. I don't know how long it'll be or if it'll be good, so maybe I won't post it, but I'm gonna try. Rise and shine. Hi, Ems. How are you? 49 months. Oh, that's being weird and glitchy just then. It was flashing. Yikes. Fei and Jen and Zilla and Hannah and Emma and Real Jokes and Dark Flower, Logan, James, Snicks and Alien and Allie and Salt, Pepper and Paprika. Thank you, Lauren and Milsey, Avon and Irony. Thank you so much for the resubs. Also Dior Gloss and Alicia and Blue Lilac and Mother and Emmy. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's my plan. I kind of want to rebuild one of these two apartments. I'm not quite sure which one, but my vision is to do one of these tiny apartments, but I wanted to use a random color palette generator. I have this website. I'll link this down below so you can see it. But I wanted to use a random color palette generator. Basically, you press the space bar on this website, and then it gives you a new color palette. So I thought that we could randomize this a couple times, get a vibe, and then decorate the apartment based on the color palette that we get from the randomizer. I don't know, it could be kind of fun. I haven't done that in a while, so we could see what it gives us. I guess we don't have to like stick to a random one. We could just like spin a couple times and see if we find one that we like. See, like the blue and orange is kind of chaotic, but like maybe in a fun way. I don't know. It's kind of giving Florida Gators, but yuck. But I really like these tiny apartments, so I think that's what I want to do. This is coolers.co is the name of the website if you're looking for it. Coolers.co. Repping your state? No. I'm no UF fan. When I say Florida Gators, it's the University of Florida. I guess there's probably a lot of people here that know, but I don't like them. Yuck. Gray, mint, and lime green is wacky, isn't it? I think that the link saves the palette, right? So I could save these if I wanted to. And we could store some of the ones that are kind of wacky. We're not in San Myshuno. We're currently in Evergreen Harbor. This is the world that comes with eco lifestyle, if you're looking for it. So anyway, let's see what we can get. Oh, see this pastel thing? I feel like I always do this. That's why I kind of want to pick some, That is wacky. This one's kind of giving base game swatches, yeah. This one's kind of base game energy. It is kind of, I don't know, it is kind of a lot, but maybe in a fun way. Burger King? You think it has Burger King vibes? Oh God. All right, worst case scenario. Worst case scenario that it has Burger King vibes. This is the UF one that we were looking at. I just wanted to see if I could pull up one more. I'm trying to save a couple of these tabs just in case we like them. It kind of, you know what it has is Taco Bell energy. It's like the Taco Bell logo colors. Oh no. Oh, this one's nice. This one's not as chaotic. Okay, interesting. Well, let me do like a poll. How about that? Let's get all of them on the screen really quick, and then we'll do a poll, and we'll vote together about which one we should use, all right? How about that? Okay, that's probably a little bit too big because they're kind of overlapping. Nobody wants that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make a poll real quick. Which color palette? Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Okay, here we go. There's a poll if you want to vote in it. Wisteria, Ginger, and Cher, and Ali, and Illuminati, and Amy. Thank you for the resubs. Sometimes the polls don't work very well, so I'm sorry if it doesn't work in your chat. Where's my water? I keep doing that, putting it like behind my monitor. Anyway, Hi C, how are you? Hi C isn't that a kind of juice? Anyway, we've got the poll going. It looks like nobody likes the UF colors. Nobody wants the bottom left. Me neither. Mostly, it's kind of close right now between top right and bottom right, but bottom right is winning. They're kind of split though. Even top left has a lot of the votes. It's 27%, 26% now on this, 33% on this, 5% on this, and 36% on this. So we'll probably end up with the bottom right, which is fine by me. Is Mobile very anti-poll participation? That doesn't surprise me. Thank you, Mobile, for being annoying like this. Okay, bottom right won. So, oh, hi. Can I help you? Good morning. You're early today. All right, I will link this color palette in the chat for you in case anybody wants it. And then I will save this in another tab. All right, well, we can build. I kind of wanted to do this one, but we'll see how we feel. Snap's bright and early for her biscuit baking. I guess bakers do have to come into work early. Coley, thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. Okay, let's delete all of this stuff real quick. And then I will toss all of these things too. We can even change the windows now. You can't change this and you can't change this, but I can add windows to the back now, which is very exciting because it kind of gives us some more variety with the apartment. She's asking what you're doing at this hour. She's like, you're not usually in here at 7. You're usually getting up at 7. What are you doing? Valley Cats, Cat Lady, thank you for the resubs, both of you. Does Snap look and sound just like your cat? Really? That's so funny. All right, let's open another OBS in case we want to record this. All right, we should be good to go. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, MV. I can totally see that. All right, I'll just paint it all white for a sec so that we have a blank slate, you know? Clean canvas. I'm annoyed that the ads are about to play because I feel like you're gonna miss something, but I guess it will only be for a second if they do start playing, so it should be okay. JJ Pommitsy, thank you for the resubs. I appreciate that. Okay, so as far as the floor plan goes, oh great, now the ads are playing. Well, I just said that I was gonna do that to us, didn't I? I want to see if we can get some bigger windows, so I'll probably start there. I might even use these ones from Snowy Escape, just because I quite like the shape of these. I can't change that, but we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Am I doing limited packs? I don't know, because we're trying to use the color palette that we spun. We got this color palette from a randomizer, and so we're gonna try and use this. And because we're like sticking to a specific color palette, I almost feel like we shouldn't do limited packs, just so that we for sure have enough room, you know? Okay, I kind of hate this, but maybe, oh, uh-oh. Okay, we're off to a really good start. Okay, the game said it's too early for you to be doing this right now. It's too early for this. What do you think you're doing? Uh-oh. Okay, well this is kind of the layout that I typically end up using for this apartment, just because I want to have windows in the bedrooms. And this is kind of the best way to go about that. We could potentially try and have it like this. Can I add windows on this wall, or is this... Dang it, that wall is off limits. Okay. What? Okay, do you want to come up? You can jump up. That's fine too. You just gotta tell me what you want. Do you think if there's no window in one of the bedrooms, it's a bad thing? I mean, it's probably a bad thing, but do you think it would be fun to... Ah! Oh, sorry! I didn't realize you were over there. I was trying to spin and make it easier. I made it worse. Come here. Jump up. Come here. It's okay. You got it. There you go. Okay, now you're tangled in my headphone cord. Marisa, happy birthday. Thank you for the subs. Legally not a bedroom. Yeah, you're not allowed to have bedrooms that don't have windows in them in most places. Maybe we could kind of fake it or something. I mean, it's absolutely not ideal. I'm just trying to think about ways that we can make this layout different from how I normally do it, because I tend to have like the same apartment layout every time in this apartment, and that makes me kind of sad. But there's a reason that this is good, and it's because it works well. So, I don't know. It's The Sims. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. We usually have a big living room here and a kitchen here, but we can make it work. Is this a new world? No, this is the world from Eco Lifestyle. It's called Evergreen Harbor. Sims don't have fire codes. They don't need to worry about that like we do. Okay, I think we'll use a dark wood floor because the color palette had the black in it. So I think that having a black wood floor is maybe a cool way to embrace that aspect of the color palette. That's the new wood floor. I kind of like that. I don't normally use that, so could be kind of cool. It could be kind of cool. I wonder if there's like a hot pink carpet. I wonder if any of the carpets kind of fit the... I mean, I hate to say it, but like in the kids' bedroom, it kind of works. Like, when else can you use that, you know? I think we should do it. I actually genuinely kind of like that. Yeah, if not today, then when? Exactly. I'm gonna use Dream Home Decorator. Snap, did you just put your butt right in the camera? We might get a cat cam again. She might yell. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay. I know. Gatsy, thank you so much for the bits. Yeah, I know it's everybody's been telling me, they're like, oh my god, Kayla, you gotta watch out. It's gonna be so hot in the Netherlands. Oh my god, it's gonna be so warm when you're there. Oh no, like, and people keep telling me, you don't get it, Kayla. It's built different. Like, the heat is different. You understand that I live in a swamp, right? I know you're not saying it, but everybody keeps being like, you don't understand. Listen, get this. To the Americans, the high today is 83. It's 80 degrees right now in Rotterdam. It's 77 right now where I am. It's 7:14 a.m. The sun rose 30 minutes ago where I am. And it's already almost the exact same temperature in like the middle of the day for you. So I think I'll be okay. I think I can handle it. I appreciate the concern. Not from you, Cassie. I just mean like people that have been telling me it for the past few days. And it's not going to be that hot this weekend, I don't think. That's kind of too blue toned. Do any of the more reddish tones match? No, I guess we can't use the counters that match. It just has a high humidity, which makes it hotter. You must remember that I'm from Florida. I'm not kidding. It's 90% humidity where I have the weather app open. It's 90% humidity where I am. I think I'm gonna be okay. I understand heat and humidity. I get it. I live in a swamp. I'm gonna be all right. Okay, this is not, I feel like we cannot have gray. It needs to be like solid black or white for it to match the color scheme. And maybe we can have like some pink tables or something in here. Humidity's bad in Florida. Yeah, it's rough out here. So we'll be okay. We can handle it. We can handle it. All right, I think I will give them cabinetry like this. I do like how that looks. And then maybe they can have a dining table kind of like central. Well, maybe we don't do this. Maybe I will give them a like set of bar stools or something. Because then we can have more purple, which is good vibes. We're looking at pink and purple, looking for kind of like a reddish toned pink. Keep in mind, this is the color palette. Ugh. I don't know if these colors even exist in The Sims 4. This one might be some of the closest we can get for part of it. This is the layout you usually do because for this apartment. Yeah, we were just saying how this is the same layout that I always go for. Just because there's like only so much you can do with this apartment, you know? It becomes very, oh, we should use the jungle adventure stuff because I never do that. But with this apartment, there's like, oh wait, that, I like the oven. I don't like the fridge. Sorry, I keep getting distracted when I'm trying to say it. But in this apartment, there's only so much that you can do because there's only so many windows, you know? So it kind of complicates things with trying to place everything. Maybe I will use these. I never put like a black sink in there. It's kind of interesting, maybe? Okay, we have a dishwasher even. And then once we get some nice like tile or other lighting, I think that those things will help tie it together some more too. We just gotta get there first. Okay, this one, I think I'll put, no, maybe not, just do that. It's okay if it's clipping, it's okay. Ellie, Bex, LJ, thank you for the resubs. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see about rugs, because maybe once we have a rug, it'll kind of come together a bit more. We're looking for a very specific color, and unfortunately, that kind of is it. I don't really like the paw prints on there. Maybe we could have this as like the doormat though. I just feel like the house is very modern, and that is not modern. Oh, I wonder if we sized this up, because that kind of works. We could probably have a coffee table in the middle of it, which might cover up that thing. And that might be okay. There's also like this item, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if that could be cool for the main bedroom. I'm really trying to find things that I don't use very often, and I never use either of these two. That's not so bad either, but we'll see. Was this randomized colors? Yeah, it was. We got a randomized color palette. I mean, well, we didn't like, it wasn't like a true randomizer, I will admit. It was more like we pulled up a few that we liked, that we randomized a handful of them, picked a few that we liked, and then voted on the best one. So it wasn't like a complete true randomizer, but it was close to being a complete randomizer. We just voted slightly. Okay, I think, oh, this is very much, by the way, this is very, I'll show you, wait, hold on. Very much giving bi pride flag with this apartment. Like, this is very much giving bi pride flag. So we could definitely use that in somewhere in the house, because that is like the exact color scheme. Okay, let me see about coffee table. I think that I'd like to use something relatively big that will hopefully cover the thing in the middle, because I don't really want that there. I don't really like it. Maybe we could get a cool blue chair, because the blue could make for a cool accent chair setup if we wanted it to. I guess the blue in the color palette kind of has like a slight teal energy to it. I don't really like the pattern on those, but I like the color. That's not really teal. Uh-oh. But we could have a blue chair. I think that would be cool. I actually did kind of like the little poof. How does that look? No. But I had this one before, right? That's high school years. We could probably make that work. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the exact same color, but if I can make it close to the exact same color, I'd like to try. Obviously it's The Sims, so it's not gonna be perfect, you know? There's only so much that we can do, but let's see. I may use a white sofa, although I'm not 100% set on that. That's an outdoor sofa. I don't like that one. That's kind of scary. Maybe it should be a black sofa. Oh! Interestingly enough, that's actually kind of good. I wonder if I could extend this a little bit. This is a little bit weird, okay? But I'm wondering if I could extend it a little bit just to like help with the room. I don't know. I'm not liking how wide this all is because I want that to be against the wall, but then I feel like this is quite open. So I don't know if I like it or not. Never seen this rug in your life. It's a sized up rug. It's usually like this. And we sized it up and we covered the glass in the middle. Okay, I'm looking for... Maybe I should do bookcases on either side of this. Now that I think about it. I wonder if we could fit in like one of these, and then I don't know about a fireplace. I guess I'm not entirely opposed to it. That one I think is too big. It needs to be smaller. They have like these sorts of modern ones, but that kind of gives me the ick a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Then there's like this eco lifestyle one, but that doesn't really work with the TV above it situation that I'm trying to do. To be honest, and I hate to say it, but the base game one is actually not the worst thing in the world. I don't know if the house really fits fireplace energy either. I also think that we need to get some more white because that's part of the main color schemes, but I can't really decide how I want it to go. If I put a TV on like a table in the middle of these, like what do we really think about this sort of situation? More blue maybe? Oh, we'll get a bunch of blue accents, Evie, don't worry. Didn't know the fireplace came in base game purple. Yeah. That fireplace is so silly, isn't it? No, that looks pretty bad. Okay, yikes. So does that. How does this size down? We could probably use the really big one. Might not be so bad. Oh, there's also the TV that has the LED lights. Only problem is I don't think you can size this down. So never mind. That might not be so bad. It's probably okay. Let's look at blue again. Rachel, Electra, Mackie, thank you for the subs. We can get some like simple blue accents for decor along some of these things. Trying to bring in more of that blue stuff like we talked about. You know? A long skinny bathroom behind the couch and bring it closer. I mean, you could, but I don't know if it's really, I don't think it's terrible how it's laid out like this, right? It might be okay. I think we might need some more white on this wall. It's kind of a weird, it is kind of a weird color scheme. I will admit that. I know, it's kind of strange, but I think that's fun. It's fun to try something different, you know? I'm looking for a movie hangout real quick because I wanted to see about this big plant. I don't really know about the colors that it comes in. That's purple. Why does the flower have to, or the plant have to be purple on that? Ridiculous. Maybe an extra sofa. Well, I was thinking about putting a couple of chairs here. The problem is I want to have a dining table still. So I'm worried about overdoing it and not having enough space for my dining table. What does that look like? Wrong color blue. Oh, interesting color. That actually kind of works. Maybe we could put that like over here to get some more of the pink. Okay. I do like that swatch. Maybe the big plant could go there and we can have this little side table over here. Because that comes in white still. We need some art. Am I gonna post it as a speed build? Maybe. I'm recording it. I still have a handful of speed builds from stuff that I did back in May that I have not posted yet. So I am recording this one, but I might not post it. Oh, wait a minute. That's perfect colors. That's like the exact right color scheme. That's hilarious. I really actually like that. That totally brings it together. We just need a couple more blue chairs, I think. That's so good. Snazzy, Horizon, Rachel, thank you for the subs. Okay, I feel like I really enjoy doing these sorts of kind of color scheme builds, color challenges, because I think it makes me find swatches of things that I forgot about, and it kind of makes me pair stuff together that I don't really normally think to. So I quite enjoy that aspect of it. This isn't really the right color blue. Our blue is more of a teal, but, oh. You know what? That has like a wood color that is not really speaking to me on the base of the chairs. But the color is sort of more what I'm going for, and it brings in some more white, which is kind of what we wanted. So maybe that's okay. Is Dan still asleep? No, he's awake. He might still be in bed though, but he was awake. He also could very easily have fallen back asleep. I see he's not on Discord right now. He was awake when I came up here. TwitchCon is this weekend. TwitchCon is this weekend for those of you who are asking. Oh, he's awake. He said, I'm in the shower. Oh, he replied to my Discord message. Okay, well, sorry everybody, I told a lie. He, in fact, is awake. Maybe I could scoot this all further over. That does seem a bit better to me. Can I scoot that in a little bit more too? There's just a lot of chairs happening. I don't really like how this is so... Maybe I shouldn't do that. Go back again. I think my issue is kind of just that, like, there's a lot going on in this section of the room. I don't really like that about it. Swap the couch and chairs. I guess you could do that, but I kind of like the couch against the wall. Also, I think once we get some curtains, it'll help us. Snappy been clocked in early. Yeah, we were joking about that. I was like, she actually came in early. She knew I was live now, and she was like, okay, I guess we're clocking in now. I guess we'll be here early today. We could end up doing just one chair. Oh, that's the wrong curtain. That explains it. Okay, that kind of bothers me, but it's fine. Modern Lux. Okay. So the only problem with doing this with the Modern Lux kit is that I think that they're not going to want to slot. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Actually, put the curtains back. Maybe I'll just get my own curtain rod. These could also, I mean, we could potentially also use the Desert Lux Kit curtains, because the Desert Lux Kit curtains come in blue also. And that might be kind of what we need. It's sort of a different shade of blue though. No, it's too cool toned. Don't do that. Okay, these curtain rods are lovely and they don't slot weird. So we can totally use those, and we can use them in a dark color so we can have some more of the accent colors that we're going for. I might want to have just the one chair. I was really trying, chat. I was really trying. I think we probably should do just one. Oh, she, unfortunately, Crushy, Snap does, that my cats all become very clingy when I get back from a trip, which I gotta be honest, makes me feel extremely guilty. This morning, I was like near tears. Cause Shrimp always sleeps with me in the bed. And Shrimp was like cuddling me when I woke up, and I was like, I'm so sorry, Shrimpy. I'm so sorry. My sister's gonna be here, so like they'll be fine. They like my sister. They won't be, well, I guess they won't be fine, but they won't be alone, is a better way of putting it. But I just feel so bad still. Like, it almost makes me like not want to go, which sounds so ridiculous. I realize it sounds so ridiculous, but I'm so like codependent with my cats that like it makes me feel so guilty about traveling ever, anytime, anywhere. I just feel so bad. That is a really funky chair, huh? I don't know if I've ever used that chair before. Interesting. Do you think that's too much with the chair situation? Maybe I could swap these over to this side. We can kind of rearrange the room in the kitchen a little bit more. Perhaps that's better. Because I think that, what are you doing? That makes the chairs seem less chair-y. Maybe I could put it on a slight diagonal too. Does that help at all? Let's try that. Let's try that. I guess that leaves us, the problem with this is that it gives me a blank wall right here that I didn't really want, but we could probably put artwork there. Shanna should have a big party while I'm gone. A party at my house? Oh God. That's a scary thought. No, my sister wouldn't do that. My sister wouldn't do that. Okay, we'll do open shelving. I feel like a round table would suit those chairs better. Yeah, that's true. We could do a round table instead. I don't really know if I like how this looks or not. I guess we're bringing in some round things. So that might be okay. Interesting. Weird layout we've got going on in here. You like to know table and more living room chairs? Yeah, I did like that too. I think my concern was mostly just that I sort of felt as though the apartment was becoming A, very tight, and B, very black. Like it didn't have a lot of color in it. And that, oh wait, this is kind of good. And that was making me sort of sad. Like I wish that we had more color splitting it all up. So that's why I wanted to do this. Maybe you could go in black too. We could probably get kind of a fun mirror above this. Have I saved recently? Oh gosh, actually I haven't saved at all. Minty Gleefully, thank you for the subs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You make a good point there, and now this is happening, so that's bad. Oh no. Okay, I was looking at the one from the Pastel Pop Kit, or at least that's what I sort of had in my mind. That maybe this would be cool. Give some more funky colors. Maybe a colored backsplash. Yeah, I think that would be nice to have a sort of bright backsplash in there. I'm with you on that. This has like some light pinks, but also the vase is blue. And I do like that about it. Oh, this is a cool item. I wonder if that fits here at all. Okay. Interesting. How long will the stream be? I think I'm probably gonna stream for about an hour today, was kind of my thought. I know that's not very long, but I do actually have, unfortunately, a nightmarish travel day, and believe it or not, I kind of have to leave soon for the airport. My flight to Amsterdam is not until tonight, but I have a connecting flight, so I've got a rough day ahead of me. So it's not ideal, but how long is the flight? I think the flight to Amsterdam is like 8 hours, but I have a 3-hour flight before then and then a long layover. So it's not that bad, but I'll technically land at 1 a.m. Eastern time ish, 1:30, I don't remember exactly. Sometime around 7 in Amsterdam. But at 1 a.m. for me. So not gonna be the most ideal situation, but it's fine. It'll be fun. I have a lot of reading to do. Stocked my Kindle, you know. Oh, I don't have to fly out of Atlanta, thank God. I don't have no, not thank God. I think I'd rather my layover be in Atlanta. Because Atlanta is closer. I would rather have like a shorter flight to Atlanta and then like a shorter, well, I guess same a length of layover, but I think I feel less stressed about when there's like connecting flights in Atlanta versus other places. For me, living in Orlando, we have a lot of connecting flights out of Atlanta because we live quite nearby Atlanta. It's like an hour flight only. But that way, like if something happened for whatever reason, and like my flight was delayed on the way home or, you know, whatever happened, at least there's like a million flights out of Atlanta to Orlando every day. So it would be easy to get one. Ooh. That kind of has pink and blue. It's not as vibrant as, I guess it's kind of similar to this color. It's not as vibrant, but it definitely has some of the colors that we're going for. So that feels good to me. But yes, everybody seems to hate the Atlanta airport. I think it's just because it's really big and therefore it's really busy. But I don't hate the Atlanta airport. I don't think it's the worst place in the world. Could be worse, you know? I think just in general, any big airport that is busy is a nightmare. So you can't really avoid that. Like, no matter what you do, it's going to be rough at any big airport. That's why everybody complains about LAX. They complain about like O'Hare in Chicago. They complain about everything like that just because it's busy, so it's a nightmare. I'm going to Newark later, which in my opinion is one of the worst airports I've ever been to. Not to be super dramatic or anything, but listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Newark. Hate. I had a connecting flight through there on the way home last summer, and I was very displeased. You were born there? Oh no, I'm sorry. In the airport? No. You were born in the airport? Oh, that makes sense, Vinny, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd take Atlanta over Newark. Newark's in New Jersey. It's really nearby to New York City, though. Like, when you're in the airport, you'll see New York City and, like, you know, everything from... It's all kind of such a massively, densely populated area, so... Anyway, I don't know if I like that wall or not. I think I need to have a bit of trim, except that's very like traditional looking, that trim, which I don't know if that really works for our kind of modern build. You think the blue is too bright, do you? I mean, the blue that we have in the color palette is a bit deeper, yes, but the problem is like the alternatives are, that's the same color. The alternatives are not so good. Should I try and get like a wider set of shelving? Maybe I will, because the more clutter we can put on this, the less blank the wall's gonna look, and that's the vibes. This blue kind of matches the chairs too, so I guess that's a good thing. This is the problem. It's never gonna be exactly the color palette that we chose. Like, it just can't be, because it's The Sims 4. Like, we don't have these exact colors. We have to just try and match similarly. So we'll do what we can with what we have available to us. Okay, colors, blue. Yeah, I think I like it better with the trim too, because it makes the wall look more full. But We can always change it back too. It's not like we're stuck with this, you know? Okay, what other sorts of nice clutter do we have? I think I would be okay with like, I mean, a tissue box probably wouldn't be so bad somewhere. You kind of want another clutter pack? I honestly would not be mad about another clutter pack either. I really wouldn't. I'm never gonna complain about stuff like that, unfortunately. It's just so fun. Like, the clutter packs are so good. And it's so fun to decorate with them. If you had to pick one kind of clutter pack, what would it be? Because we've been kind of discussing this recently on stream and stuff, and we were talking, I think a while back, we had come up with a kitchen clutter pack would be cool. I liked the idea of like a office clutter pack. So maybe like I said bedroom clutter too, but that's less focused, I think. Because an office clutter pack could probably pass as bedroom stuff too, you know, realistically. But I think those would be my top two choices. If I had to pick just a couple. Hobbies? Oh, that's interesting. I actually, and this sounds so bad too, but honestly, I wouldn't be that mad about a second plant kit. I hate to say it, but if they made like a Blooming Rooms 2, my second Blooming Rooms kit, I would actually kind of eat that up. Like, I wouldn't even be mad if they did that. Any amount of plants, I'll take it. Like, I'm not really gonna complain. They probably shouldn't do that. Like, that would be so... It would almost be, like, offensive if they did that after everybody paid for the first one, but I hate to say it, I still would kind of like it. I would still like it. New blooms kit, second blooms, stuff like that. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about that. Oh, that has the right colors going for it. That's good. You want more standing frame pictures? Yeah, that would be fun. Textile kit. Oh, I've been saying I would love to see stuff like that. That's like one of my #1 kits. The vision I have in my mind for this like textile kit is literally just like it's like curtains and rugs and like stuff like that. I would love to see that. That is like the absolute dream to me. Oh, maybe I could use this pillow. Hold on. We have all those pillows on this, so it's kind of nice. Maybe I could get a grayish colored pillow to kind of bring it all together, you know? Oh, okay. Get to work. Okay. We need a, oh, I'm sorry. I was doing the kitchen and then I got so distracted and started doing like lamps and stuff over here, but I'm not actually mad about it. I think it's fun. That pillow is one of the new login rewards. It's one of the daily login rewards that you can get. I might try to put this over top a table. Maybe I will pick something slightly better looking. That's blue. Do any of these come in pink? Probably not. I might use that though. That's cool vibes. Okay, for this shelf setup, I don't really like that thingy. Are there like little baskets or... Oh, put that in there. Sorry, oh my god, I'm getting so distracted trying to do this. I don't think that this comes in black. Yeah, it doesn't. We got salt and pepper shakers. We talked about the tissue box. I almost think that to an extent, I need to leave this like slightly less full. You know? I can't really decide. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the concept of the login rewards. I mean, I made a whole video about this, so I'm sorry to repeat myself. My main concern is I just hate that people have the opportunity to miss out. I don't want anybody to miss out on cool free stuff for The Sims. So because it's possible to miss out, I'm like not super thrilled about them. Oh, that's good. But they do make them kind of lenient where like if you log in later on past the starting point, it still kind of works. So it's not the worst thing ever. I think I had this even further over, didn't I? But it's probably better centered, so. Do it like that. We'll get a nice new light above it too. Anyway, I like getting free stuff, so I'm not gonna complain so much about them because I don't want to like make them feel discouraged from giving us more free stuff if they have to have a stipulation by it. I would prefer that it was not locked at all though. In an ideal world, it wouldn't be. Okay, I want this to be, no, I think it needs to be like a plain silver. Maybe one of these is good. I don't know. Yeah, the saving locally is the worst part. That is just ridiculous. The fact that like it's saved locally on your computer, so if you get a new computer and you didn't back it up, they're just gone. Like that is one of the most absurd things I've ever heard. I do not understand why they did that. It makes literally no sense. No sense that they did it like that. I assume that it was because of like just ease of access. Like it was probably easier for them to do it like that. But that doesn't mean that you should do it like that. I assumed that like hooking it up to the EA app was too much work, so they just didn't. But it should be stored online, because if you get a new computer and you don't know that it's not, I mean, and like imagine for a second how many people don't understand what that means. Like when I tell you it's stored locally, you're probably like, I mean, a lot of you will know, but a lot of you are also probably like, what does that mean? Like, how do I do that? And I start telling you how to back up the file in your folder, and you're probably like, wait, what does that mean? Like, how do I do that? It just sucks that so many people have the opportunity to miss out then, or like lose them because of that. I made a whole video about it, and I talked about how to back it up in the video there, but if you're trying to, it's the user settings file in your Sims 4 folder that you have to back up. And if you forget, you can Google it. There's like answers on the Sims forums about that, which will hopefully help you. But it's very frustrating that they did it like this. Okay. I think that is an interesting start. I don't really like that there. Do I want to put this brick wall behind the TV again? I actually almost rather it be behind the TV. I don't know. What do you think about that? I do like the brick. I do kind of like that blue section too. But then I feel like we need to have a white wall, because white is part of the color palette. So I'm kind of trying to brighten the place up a little bit where I can. Maybe that could go around that corner. I guess that could go around that corner too. Okay, so there's a couple white walls. In which video do I explain it? The video that I just made this week about the login rewards, if you're looking for it. It's called like the daily login rewards or a mistake or something. Oh, there is that. Wait a minute. Hold on. You're right about that eco lifestyle wall. You actually might be onto something there. Oh. Wait, should we do that as like the primary wallpaper in most places? Because that helps. It's more similar to this. So I think it's more similar to the color palette. The lighter blue wasn't really close to the color palette at all. I do think that maybe I want to have this be brick again then. Maybe, hold on, let me grab this eco lifestyle wallpaper, because this should come in a solid color that's that dark color, right? And that might be kind of cool to get some more of the blue. I'm unsure about these chairs now, because we actually have quite a bit of blue going on in here. I wonder if we could get them in like a... Oh, wait. Listen to this. What do you think about the funky glass chairs? I don't know. I don't know. Is this the house for our Nightmare Legacy? No. This is just a build for fun. We're not gonna start that house until I get back from TwitchCon and stuff. I'm streaming at 7 a.m. right now because I'm going to TwitchCon today. I'm flying to Amsterdam today, so I can't be live later, unfortunately. So we're just building this for fun. It's not for our legacy at all or anything like that. I don't really like that either. I'm kind of tempted, to be honest, to use this wallpaper again. I don't know if that's like the vibes or not. But if we did that, and then if we had like a darker floor tile, kind of like this, I don't know. Not even Mars, Georgie, you girl, and purple and femme and sarcastic and Ingrid, thank you for the subs. I don't know, I think that could be okay. And we'll try and get a bunch of black accents. Like, for example, we can use that stuff. You know? It has the blue and the purple. I think that we really probably should. And I guess we can bring in some more white like this. Maybe if I did this, I'd be able to have white tile. Because the color scheme does not include gray. The color scheme is white. So we probably want to have as much like bright white as possible. It's just that this has kind of a beige and not really a bright white, so I don't know. But we can try and bring in some more of the white. I think it'll be fine. No, maybe I won't do the whole big counters. I think the last time I did an apartment in this little space, I think that I had laundry in the bathroom. So maybe it would be kind of fun to have laundry in here too. Because I had it big like this again. Is this a sad beige mom build? In here? I probably personally wouldn't describe it that way. It's a little bit bright for that. Okay, how about this? I don't know if it still works like that, but I don't really care because I like how it looks. So, shelves are cute too. Okay. I think what we'll probably do is have the toilet kind of... Actually, I don't even want that part there, to be honest, if we're going to have this split up like this. Where did I get the color scheme from? I can show you. This is a website where you can randomize the color schemes. You can click the link here if you want to see it. If you press the space bar, it'll randomize to a different color scheme. It's pretty cool. Is it Wednesday? No, I'm leaving to TwitchCon today. I'm flying to TwitchCon later today. I actually kind of soon. So I have to leave soon. And I wanted to do one last stream before I had to leave. Hence why I am here now. So we can get one more stream in. Okay, growing together. I don't know about this. I gotta be honest. I'm not fully decided. I guess I can give them a little hamper right there. So that's plenty of space for them. This is nice and open. It doesn't have to be open, but for some reason, like the archway kind of makes it feel better to me. Does that make sense? Like there's something about it being all the way open that feels a little bit busy. And so I kind of want it to be partially closed off just to help with that part. Again, not sure if that's bad or not. I'm just thinking. Okay, will there be a hotel stream or vlog? I actually did think about doing a vlog from the trip, but I'm not really a vlogger, so we'll see how it goes. How long will I be live? I don't know. I thought about streaming for like literally an hour today. I've already been live for about an hour, so we'll finish the apartment hopefully, and then I'll have to run because I got a plane to catch. I got a plane to catch, unfortunately. Fortunately, but also unfortunately, you know what I mean. Unfortunately, because I can't stream for very long today, but I still wanted to pop in for a little bit if I could. Okay, that's fine. Whose apartment is this? Oh, it's not for anybody in particular. It's mostly for the vibes. We're kind of just decorating this to decorate it. We don't have any Sims in mind who are gonna live here. It's literally just an apartment meant to be kind of cute. But I actually really like this bathroom. I think this turned out pretty nice. I quite like that, so that's good. Very, very, very nice. And it brings in some more of the pink, which is good too. Okay, let's do the kids' room. This room excites me so much. So again, this is the color scheme that we're going for right now. We kind of use this because that is so perfectly the last two colors. And now we got to figure out the wallpaper. I think I will give them a solid black wall. And then we'll see about this. Polaroid, thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. Ooh. We want like a nice deep colored, honestly, that's like the wrong shade of pink, but it's, oh, that's horrible. I might use that. Oh, that's horrible. I might use that. Okay. It could be a teen's room. Like, it doesn't have to be a kid's room, I guess. Is there a solid color blue bed that kind of matches? That's a little bit brighter than I really wanted it to be, but it may have to do. It may have to do. It could also be a solid black bed, but I think this room, if any of the rooms can have kind of a chaotic color scheme, I think this is the best one to do that in. So I might commit to that in here. Isn't there a hot pink bed in the base game? There is. There is a hot pink bed in the base game. It's, oh, my lamp just turned on. Oh my God, I forgot it was so early. I have, the lamp in here is on a timer to turn on at 8 a.m. and it turns off at 11 p.m. because I get kind of scared when I leave and the hallway is dark when I get out of my office. So I have my lamp on a timer and the lamp just turned on. That's so weird. It's really weird when I'm live and the lamp is not on. It kind of scared me when there was like a flicker over next to me. Very strange. That happens to me when I stream at nighttime. The lamp turns off, usually like on its own, and it always scares me too. Okay. Anyway, you're also scared of the dark? Yeah. 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 I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's perfectly reasonable. A lot of people get scared, not just me. Okay, let's do this one in white. Because we have to bring in some more of the white, actually, for this apartment to be good. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm scared of the dark. It's more scared of, like you said, things in the dark, which is kind of a scary way to put it. I also I just don't like it when the, like, hallway is dark when I get off stream and I come downstairs. So I keep my lamp, and then I don't have that problem. Let's see, because the light is like on the other side. Anyway, don't worry about it. I just want my lamp on a timer, okay? That's all. I'm looking for the Desert Lux kit. There you go. I thought we could get some darker curtains. Oh, that's not even the darkest color. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then we'll get a desk. I don't really like that desk. I might get one that's a little bit flatter. Oh, it might be kind of fun though. Not that one. Never mind. I was gonna say it might be kind of fun to have that one because it has like all of the accents, but the accents are like white. So, ooh. Or yellow, I meant, sorry. This might be cool. This is a extremely busy, maybe that's not cool because it's sort of a different color blue. Maybe I should do it like this. That's also a different color blue. Absolute madness. Let me see about a laptop. I mean, they have a pink laptop. This rug is so bad. It is. I know it is. I know the rug is pretty bad. I've never used this carpet before. This is like kind of a new experience for me, getting to use this carpet in an apartment. So I'm sort of embracing this opportunity and committing to it. It is pretty bad though. I know. It does. It looks kind of like lava or something. I mean, I don't know what colors to paint the walls. Floor is lava, as some may say. Okay, I want to get... Well, that's a little bit on the brighter side. Maybe that's okay. Maybe we could do a slightly darker bed. And we could try and use some brighter colors. I think that should be white. I don't know, chat. It's kind of weird. It is kind of weird. I've never really tried this before. I think that in general, we could probably use some more white accents. Like maybe that could be white too. Because something about it is kind of leaning a little bit too dark to me. I think I want to get another poster. Should I use that one there and then this one here? Oh, you know what else we could do? We could totally put this pride flag in here. That would be good. And then if we got like one more thing from high school year. Oh, snap! You ditched me. Okay, bye. That might be your last time seeing Snap for like a week. All because she ditched you. I'm sorry, chat. That's kind of fun, right? Yeah, now she's leaving the room fully. Very sad for us. No, maybe this is better over here. We could do them like this, perhaps? Oh, that looks okay to me. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. There you go. There you go. No, that looks bad. We want to get like a mirror or something in the corner. There is that high school years mirror. The way that it reflects the rug is so chaotic. Oh my gosh. No, I think maybe this should be one of the pink ones. We could get some sort of little pink poof chair thing. No, too much. Uh-oh. Do you not come in regular pink? I guess I can rotate that around backwards, right? Oh, the fuzzy chair. Wait, I have an idea. Hold on. I'll get that in a second. I think I might swap out the chair for the high school years fuzzy chair, like you said. This room is a lot. This room I don't think is my finest moment. but hopefully it's a lot in like a fun way. I don't know. What do you think about that? Chaos is fun, right? It's like cool or something. Maybe I'll put their makeup on the table too. Or something like this could be cool. Yeah, the Sims can sit on these poofs. Well, that one's actually rotated backwards. So Sims can't sit on that poof, but they can sit on the other poofs. Just not that one. Okay, that's a nice teens room. Maybe I'll give them a guitar. And it could be kind of like a funky one. Like that one's scary. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Sally, Neuro, thank you for the resubs. Also, unfortunately, I am gonna be ending stream like as soon as I finish this next room because I do have to get ready for my flight. I know it's a really short stream. I'm so sorry. It feels so weird to be live for like such a short amount of time, but I knew what we were getting into when we went live. It was just supposed to be a bonus stream, short bonus stream. I'm so sorry. Okay, what do you think about this rug setup? Is that like super ugly or is it cool? I think I might use the white curtains again. Okay. That rug is from the Happy Camper, Little Campers. Every time I say it wrong. It's from the Little Campers kit, that little rug. I'm not super set on the bed yet, but I haven't fully decided. We could always change our minds. I think I'll put a dresser across from the bed, and I think I might use some Dream Home Decorator for this. Dream Home Decorator. Okay. Should it be this one? Kind of rounded, maybe, perhaps? We could use the matching nightstands. No, don't use those nightstands. Let's use these nightstands. Okay, more white I think is helpful because we're trying to split up some of the open walls. Kayla leaving for her flight soon means we're about to get the pack announcement. No, don't even joke about it. I swear to you, I am like fully at this point expecting the Sims team to drop a trailer teaser today. I am gonna be so unsurprised. When you see me like joking on Twitter from the airport, just remember that I told you so. I just know they're gonna do this to me. I just know they are. I don't actually know, I'm just guessing. But based on like the pack release schedule and stuff, I really would not be surprised if they did. I would be completely unsurprised if that was the case. Disappointed, yes, but not surprised. Okay, let's use this nice computer. That's a decent layout for the room, right? We'll see if we can find some nice pictures. This is like ideal picture, so it's a shame that we already used it once. Yeah, but what my guess is there will be a trailer announcement today, or maybe tomorrow. Sometimes they tease it only one day before, but there'll be a teaser probably this week, and then they'll actually drop it on Thursday. That's my guess. I hope it's not true, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Do you like how that looks? It definitely is a little bit more vibrant, but it does kind of have these colors to it. So it might be okay. Dine out. Let's do this with a black base on the plant. I think I might get a hanging plant from the Blooming Rooms kit. I want to get something else in this corner is kind of the vision, so that helps. We got something else over there. This plant came in the right shades of pink earlier. And should we do like a cork board? I don't really like that though. Maybe I should do a mirror. Oh, you know what? What if instead of a dresser, what if we got a vanity table? I don't really use the vanities that often. That might be kind of nice. Or desk, I mean. Instead of a desk, we could do the vanity table. I actually don't think that's so bad. Maybe the chair could come in white to bring in some more white. Or maybe black again now. Okay. Where's the makeup from high school years? That vanity table is big. I think it's similar size to the desk from before, so I don't think it's too bad. High school years. Okay. I wanted to put like this little bit of makeup on the table. Some nice clutter. It's like makeup and jewelry, which I think is pretty realistic. I can go in black. Vanity in black and white chair looks better. You think so? Okay, we can switch it back then. I'm not super attached to that, so it doesn't really matter to me. Maybe we could get a lamp. Oh, that's probably better in white. I don't know if I like that or not. I can't really decide. I don't know. Once we have some like extra decor, I think it'll help us. Oh, a candle's good. Lighting. How about the bathroom kit for the candle? Because the bathroom clutter kit has a lot of pretty good stuff. Bathroom. Where is it? Oh my god, I've scrolled past it like 5 times. Should I put the candle on there? No, I'll probably put the candle over here, I think. Let's get a little set of books. I'll put that there, I'll get that there, I'll get that there. These come in some nice colors. That comes in black. I think that this part is kind of throwing me, so maybe there could be a full-length mirror over here, sort of next to the bed. And then if we got a better ceiling light too, something a little, I don't know, it's quite, this whole section is quite dark. Maybe this wall is not good being all black. Like maybe this wall should be, I think it's like the combination of the black bed against the black wall that I was not really liking very much. There could be a black ceiling light, or it could be white, who knows. Maybe there needs to be more pink in here. But there's not really a lot of blue happening, and we have the pink rug, so maybe it is fine, I don't know. Should we just go all the way across that back wall with that? Yeah, I mean, there's a black swatch, like, oh, not that one. There's some of these that bring in some darker, but I think that the solid white is better. I don't know. I can't really tell. Chat, I see you asking for the lesbian pride flag, but I don't know where to put it because I don't really want to put it above the bed because the headboard's so tall, and I don't think you can put it above there, and I think that this wall would be too busy. So I don't know. I don't know what we should... I think I'm worried about it fitting because I don't really want to put anything to distract from the gallery wall with like more stuff, kind of, I think would be too much. Oh, I painted a kid's room wall, didn't I? Oops. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know if I like how it looks above the vanity. I don't want to put anything on top of the vanity mirror because I feel like it puts it at such an awkward height when I do that. The kids' room has it in the paintings. I know, Eliza, but this is meant to be busy. I'm worried about making this too busy. Like, do you see what I mean? How it's like so high up, and I don't like it. I don't like it with the headboard. I think that looks weird above the circle mirror, like, and that's just too much on that wall. Even when it's small, I still. I don't know. I mean, this is probably the best space for it, but I still think it's too busy. I don't know what you all think, but I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. I just worry that it's too much. Oh, I just undid something by accident. I thought I had it placed. Is there anywhere? I mean, we can maybe put it like out here. Oops. We maybe put it out here or something. Because I think that we want to put a couple more things inside of this anyway. So that might be okay. Chat's saying the story of the house is that it's a lesbian mom and their kid is bi. So I don't want to like detract from the story. I don't want to like, I want to put it somewhere where it like actually fits, you know? I don't want to just like slap it into the house as like a last minute addition, because I don't think that is what it deserves. Okay, I think that with just a couple extra little bits, I think that honestly that the house might be done. Oh, you know what we don't have is a trash can. We do have a thermostat. I put the thermostat right there. We should probably get a trash can though. Scoot that over just a smidge more. Maybe I'll put the trash can like right here. Okay. Okay, the deck. Oh, you can't decorate this. You used to be able to when the pack first came out, but then they changed it. Well, when it was in early access, I guess. So I have played this pack where I was able to decorate this, but now you can't put anything on the balcony. Very stupid. Oh, we have the buy flag already, Isabel. We put that already. We started with that one because we were kind of joking about how the color scheme that we randomized was like the buy pride flag colors. We basically spun like the exact colors of the pride flag unintentionally. So we put that flag already. That was like the inspiration for the kids room. But yeah, it's weird that you can't decorate this. I agree. I don't really understand that. And unfortunately, chat, I kind of have to ditch you now. That was actually pretty good timing. We finished the apartment like right around when I wanted to end stream. So we did a good thing with picking this apartment size, I think. So here's kind of an overview of the finished product. We've got like a pretty big kitchen over here, little dining table. We've got the living room. I might scoot these lights over. I put extra lights on purpose, but we want them to still look nice. We have one teens room right here. This is the primary bedroom, and we got a big bathroom and laundry room too. What I'll do real quick is I'm gonna delete the walls by the doors, and then I'm gonna put this on the gallery as a room. What do you wanna call it? It looks bad from all angles, doesn't it? I usually just upload these as like Pinecrest Apartments number 404, so it's easier to find them. All right, let me add that in here. This is to be placed on Pinecrest Apartments 404. One of the tiny apartments in Evergreen Harbor. Okay, and then I'll do hashtag lilsimsie, hashtag Pinecrest Apartments 404. That's ridiculous. I still haven't picked a name for the title of it. I don't know. Pride Crest Apartments. Oh my god. Do you think calling it Pride Crest Apartments is too much? It kind of is good. It kind of is good. Pride Crest to replace a Pinecrest apartment. This is to be placed on Pinecrest Apartments 404. There you go. Oh, Snap's back. All right. I think that's kind of funny. Kayla, the laundry room. The laundry room is painted. It's this wall isn't painted. That's what you mean, because that's like the hole in the wall. But that's fine. Oh wait, the laundry room completely is gone, isn't it? Oh no, you're right. Oh, now I see what you mean. The laundry is deleted. Okay, we try again. Pride Crest Apartments. Okay. I'll upload it as a living room. What angle did I have before? Oh my god, no matter what, it looks bad. We don't need the corner, banana, because it's a nothing corner. It's the real furniture that you need. I don't need to like delete a wall to keep the corner. That part's not a problem. Snap came to say goodbye. Oh my god, don't get up there. Don't get up there. Don't get up there. She's up there. Okay. Okay, I think on that note though, I know it's been a really short stream, but I think on that note, I will probably end the stream here because I have to go. I gotta go get ready for my flight. So have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm gonna have to ditch you all for like a week almost, which is very unfortunate because I'm going to TwitchCon, but hopefully I will see some of you there at TwitchCon. And I'm gonna find somebody to raid. There's a streamer called Honey Maysims. I don't know if we've ever had a chance to raid them because usually I do not stream at this time. So maybe we could go over to Honey May's stream. They're playing The Sims. I'm very excited to see what they're up to. It looks like maybe an apartment building in Sulani. I can't really tell. But did she get off the shelf? No, she's still over there. She's over in the corner by my Lego. Snap! Why are you in chaos mode? Anna Lauren, Steen and Taylor and Sally, thank you for the resubs. Oh, she's coming back. Okay. Anyway, have a good rest of your week. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning, and I will see you all later. Okay? Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Stop.